everyone's in position. Nicely done. Stuart, are you broadcasting?
Well, on YouTube, I'm not using the NVIDIA one because it decided I need to log in using the web page and it's nothing to do with the web page. It worked fine earlier in the week when I tested it, but it's not doing it tonight. Right, anyway, I am broadcasting live on YouTube as far as I know, and until the broadcaster decides to stop broadcasting, which I did last week.
Fair enough. Well, let's get everybody briefed and ready.
The briefs.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to FlightNight 21st of March 2026. Here we are in beautiful Finland. We're going to be flying our Jaguars off to the east to start with, which might be slightly different to what was on the flight plan. I may have got the midpoint and endpoint mixed up, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to be going probably around 300 knots, I think, to start with. Keep things down a little bit. If you're going to be using the Jaguar autopilot, you're going to want to set it at 3,300 feet. We're going to be following the GPS for the heading for the most part, certainly in the first half. I've got my time set on noon, and I'm using core high pressure weather. So departure at the moment, we're going to be making a right turn when we come out to go roughly onto our heading, and then we'll go and enjoy the views as we can see them. Now, a point to note, if anybody hasn't been practicing excuse me, in the Jaguar, it's got a little bit of a tendency to veer off to the left if you stay on the runway for too long. You want to get your nose up between 140 and 147 knots. If you leave it beyond that, you're going off to the left.
Sometimes to the right.
Sometimes to the right, more often than not to the left. If you want to try and minimise that, if you look in your cockpit, there's a little light that says NWS, that's nose wheel steering. I haven't actually found the button to turn that off, so if you go into your property tree by hitting the / on your number pad, and then go controls gear and find nose wheel steering, if you click on that while holding down control, it will set it to false. That will help you stay a little bit straight and true. You do need to get your nose up at 140 knots and make sure the wheel is off the ground by 147.
Can you say again what you're looking under controls?
Okay, so if you open the property tree with / and then go controls, gear, and then it's nose wheel steering, nose dash wheel dash steering, it'll say true. You control and click that, or you can manually set it to false preference, and then the little NWS light in the cockpit will go out, and that will mean the nose wheel is roughly locked.
Carrying drop tanks and oxygen, you may want to do so.
Yeah, I've done the flight on internal fuel, but drop tanks will give you a little bit more scope to do whatever you might fancy doing on the way. I should hope so. If you are going to be using the autopilot on the Jag only uses the trim, so it's quite slow to respond. You'll probably want to get yourself near where you want to be first before you try and engage it. Don't just lift off and engage it like you're flying an Airbus. Good, let's go. Everybody follow me, and I expect no crashes on takeoff after my thorough brief.
Sunny hole, let's go. Turn and burn.
Let's go.
Let's. Power's on. Brakes on. Airborne. Gear up, flaps up.
Up and climbing, I've got about 10-degree pitch. We're heading up nicely. Turning around to the right.
6. Ending.
Kill me. I was descending, yeah. I was trying the autopilot just too early.
High G tunnel, I don't think it'll work very well.
No, I didn't like it. Trying to not try and roll out on about 115. Hold it. I'm going to give it a second. Bear with it. No.
Fast enough for the altitude hold.
Okay, everyone get up okay?
Fine. You doing, Alex?
I've got 301 knots ground speed.
The old autopilot altitude doesn't seem to want to work.
Just slow at 300 knots.
Yeah, we'd need to be up to about 400, I think. We won't be seeing too many hills tonight.
It's a pretty flat area.
have a company of an F-15C?
No.
Sure they'll be busy in Iran. Or Iran.
Tina's gone. Thank you, Initiative Date, I can't pronounce your name, 8642 on YouTube, thank you. Said we're cool.
We are quite cool.
Lost visual there because I was reading his message. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Brilliant. Finland's very flat. 4-2.
It's very flat.
No hills for us to crash into, which is probably a bonus.
It's a nice lake though.
It's a Jaguar GR3. One before retirement. I'm going to have to put a little bit more power in.
Whatever, and move a bit more comfortable if we speed up so the autopilot can be used.
I don't know. It depends.
What?
Is it 350 or 400 for the autopilot in this? I can't remember.
It works alright-ish over 350. Let's try 360. It'll change some plans a little bit, but we can work with that. Speeding up to 360 knots now.
Speed 360-ish. I'm going to 370 just to catch up. And we'll do an altitude hold. See what happens. I might be too heavy for it. Oh no, just catching it. There we are.
Alright, let's see what it does. It's gonna... Why does it want to ignore the heading? Let's give it time.
I have to
try
a new autopilot for it.
Yeah, the problem is the new ones, or flight gear, only really wants you to use the trim tabs. And the trim on these just isn't enough.
It's too fast for trim.
So I'm setting 3,400 on the altitude hold, which means it'll probably put us about 3,600 or so.
3,400 mine, and it's 2.9.
Like Porky or Piglet's gone.
Oh, we lost Piglet already.
I don't know if he's been trying to talk, certainly I haven't heard him, so I wonder if his microphone's buggered again.
He's off the pilot's list now. He was there as Piglet.
Hello.
There he is.
He is.
I'm going to have to dip out, I got a fucking cold. I'm having to blow my nose every fucking 15 seconds.
You do is you get 2 cotton wool plugs.
I tried that, they fill up so quickly.
Oh, I'll meet him.
Have you got any like swimmer's nose clips? Put them on our coat peg even.
I'm fucking drying to be
You'll
outside.
drown.
There's silly people that thought someone would see I went out just in a vest.
No, I'm sensible.
You don't want to scare the ladies.
You've been in contact with somebody who's done that.
I don't know, nobody's got a cold at work, but their work's got them.
Not a box, that's your name.
Fucking hell. I spent all afternoon changing my nicknames.
Well, it's Piglet now.
A message from Kiwian Aviation Official saying yes, another live stream.
I know, everyone's excited we're back.
We're back until my broadcaster decides not to broadcast again, which may be any minute.
I'm going to dip out for now. I might rejoin it though.
Alright, mate.
User left your channel.
Just been watching an interesting programme while I'm having my tea.
Go on.
Shed and Perry were doing restoring a Bell 47.
Oh, I saw the promos for that. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
I've seen the promos as well.
Paid 18k for the pile of bits. Spent about 200k on it in the end.
Yeah, I think they did it properly, didn't they?
Oh, they had two old guys who were ex-army fitters who rebuilt it for them. But everything was like the engine was 55k with a gearbox. They brought the canopy, getting it off on the first thing they tried to do. So that was another 20k to buy a new Perspex bubble from America.
To be honest, I don't fancy flying in a Bell.
It'd be the end of you. And then you'd be a bell end.
Funny. What's your airspeed currently, Alex?
360 knots, dead, indicated, and ground speed.
Okay, I'll do 370 just to catch up. You go too hard and jump on the brakes.
Yeah, the altitude all seems to be working now. We don't seem to have a Bell 47 in flight gear, do we?
I thought about it at one point. No.
Does Elijah not have one?
No. Favourite person over there again at the minute? So.
When I was looking through his list earlier, he's updated or released, I think, 72 aircraft in the past 2 months. Must be doing a couple a day.
I'm about to do this.
So here's to the ones who've touched the sky with courage in their hearts and freedom.
Quite on track, but we're flying parallel to it.
We are. I thought we'd come this way a little bit just so we can skirt the edge of these lakes. For our visual enjoyment.
Since we've got no hills to fly into.
No.
The other one I watched the other day, a video on YouTube, was a company called Armageddon what do paintballing in tanks and driver experience. Well, the owner of the company, he learned to fly helicopters and he's got a Scout.
Seen that last day. That's the one I showed you, Alex.
Oh yeah, I started to watch some of it. I didn't watch. One of my friends, well, a chap I know, ex-Remy, he does some of the work for Armageddon, keeping this stuff up with them. Oh, he did, I don't know if he's still
Yeah, at first I thought he must have been ex-army pilot, but said he started off by having an air experience voucher, and then he learned to fly an R-22, and then stopped, and then he had a doing a scout, and they ended up buying one.
Well, they are cheap still.
There's only 4 of them flying.
Well, they must cost twice as much to maintain, I would imagine.
Well, there's so many spares available for them. If you look on the military auction sites, they got so many spares new in crates for them. There must be warehouses and stuff.
Yeah, well, on that Bell 47 programme, he couldn't afford to buy any rotor blades, so he did a deal with the Army Historic Flight at Middle Wallop. He said they would lend him some blades, and it turned out they were the original blades from that helicopter.
Doing 380, Alex, I'm not catching you.
That's odd. I've got 360 indicated and 360 ground. My weather's working.
I'm doing 358.
Got a few new people flying tonight.
Yeah. There's that Nick bloke, he's only just under me.
One called Mizzy One. Seen before. L Moves, I think he's been on before. He's now in the GR3.
Yeah, I wouldn't ignore him, man. Just sees a little speck in the smoke trail, Alex.
That's very odd.
The lakes and the rivers in this country look very black.
It's amazing, huh? Good plane.
Well, they are. I think a lot of them are very, very deep.
Big mountains with lots of big holes.
Well, perhaps then everything is one big mountain.
There's a bloody. Not catching up.
Well, we're not too far off making a turn because due to racing we're quite near what was originally planned to be our halfway point.
Yeah, I got because I tried to land there. It's a little bit tight, and you can't spot it until you're on top of it.
Well, we'll come across this lake and then we're going to make a tight turn of about 110 degrees, I think.
Late 94 in territory tonight, are we?
No, this is as close as we're going to get. We're going to stay about 20 miles away. Safest.
When one to be responsible for another international forum incident.
No, this is actually the closest airfield I could find. Not many of them around here.
There's reasons for that.
There Don't want them being used by unfriendly persons. Okay, we're going to stay just north of this road and then very short.
Two jags, and I don't know which
So what was the Jaguar used for?
pretty much anything.
Is that the one
Yeah,
what
very
used to
versatile.
land on motorways in Germany?
Yep. It's got
I even landed on a motorway in Lancashire.
yeah, and it took off across runways in one of the demonstrations, just across all the dirt.
Right turn to about 256 degrees.
That's a right turn. I'm kind of getting a wee bit of spot lag, but I think that's the broadcaster causing it. Oh, it's the 15 just spotted it.
Turn off the altitude hold while you turn.
I've got a very big lag. Got a funny feeling it's going to fail. You still hear me?
No, don't say that. I can still hear you. Oh, you're not on the pilot list anymore.
Yeah. It's when Rayonic spawned in.
You're a conspiracy theorist.
Just sitting at a dead screen.
Okay, let's get back roughly on track.
Can't tab out either. I'm stuck.
You're stuck, you're in limbo.
Well, this is a bit of a pain.
It is, you're doing the broadcast.
Yeah.
No. See if I can get my altitude hold back.
Yeah, the midway point, aren't you?
Good point. You'll have to go the what's on the forum as the end point.
Just went to spawn at the midpoint, so I'll start down and to stay there until I catch you.
There you are, 11 miles away.
Yeah, we get fired up.
Stuart, you're back on the pilots list.
Yeah, I'm back in the pilots list on a very short runway.
You'll be fine.
I was trying to land on that earlier this afternoon. Trees
Right,
are very
well-
good at slowing you down.
We're gonna speed up to 400 knots so we can see if I can get heading control to engage. Follow me up to 400 knots.
looks like there's wires at the end of this runway as well. Oh jeez.
Oh yeah, mine knows.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh, come on, power, 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 power. Go up over.
Do you think they have somebody in flight gear who especially puts pylons into all airports?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up.
Probably Stuart.
No, it's not.
Right, at 400 knots, it'll hold heading and altitude a lot better.
What's the heading? Is it 256?
We're going 239 at the moment, just to give us a little bit of a more interesting scenery to look at.
Right, heading. What altitude are you holding at?
3586 is my actual altitude. I've got altitude hold set at 3400.
Descending. 22 miles out.
On the right shortly, just off our nose, we're going to be going past the largest nickel mine in Finland.
Flying at accelerated times fun. Oh, Jesus. And that's locked up.
Like how they've got a little hammer and pick on the OS maps.
Yeah.
Have you been to see your grandmother yet, Alex?
No, we probably won't get up there until summer holidays, I wouldn't have thought.
Why she picked Haworth? Is she from Haworth?
Yeah, she's from up that sort of way. And my uncle, he's in Oxenhope, and I think his son, my cousin, is in Haworth, so a bit nearer family.
We were walking from Haworth up to Oxenhope on Sunday and got absolutely wet through.
Catching up on accelerated time. I would do it, but you stop locking up maybe a minute.
Must have been something interesting on the railway today, because there were, and every time you crossed the railway there was photographers eagerly waiting to take pictures of steam trains.
Vision of somebody.
No, they've been running for quite a while, so it must have been some visitor.
There were... Yeah, it was the gala day today, according to the internet.
Alright. Well, it was just that when I was coming home from the shooting club, every time they were all hanging around on various vantage points to get good pictures of the trains.
Just right slightly, just so we get a little bit more interesting stuff. I'm going to go back to GPS FMS, which is 55 at the moment.
That's Alex I see. That's fine. I've caught it up. Cockpit looks quiet. I'm behind you, Alex, and I see the rest of the group off on my 7 o'clock.
Late night missions, coffee and cold.
Good. Well, I've got the autopilot to hold GPS FMS, and it's got me about 10 degrees off, but we'll stick with it.
Oh.
You're behind Ollie, Stuart.
Oh, it looks like somebody with orange. Behind me.
He's off to your left. I'm between the two of you.
Yeah, looks like I'm just off your left wing, Stuart.
Somebody passed me by. Is that you?
I think so. I've got Rayonics behind me, but you won't see him if you block them.
Well, I've got them blocked. They're 15. Yeah, I think that's you. On your slow. Back up.
Yeah, we need to find a way to make the autopilots a little bit more usable. I know they're realistic, but it does make things a little bit tighter.
Well, they've never been successful at making a jet autopilot, but do it once in my demo.
Well, the jet main issue is that by default it will only allow you and want you to use the trim jet. You're either too slow for them to be effective or too fast for them to make changes in time. We're just coming up on the I can't say any of these. Pyhäsalmi mine, which is the deepest active base metal mine in Europe. Very exciting. They extract copper, zinc, pyrite, silver and gold. So fill your pockets as we go along.
Anyone carrying some high explosives, we can do some extraction then. No?
It might take a while though. Apparently the depth of the mine is 1,444 metres.
That's deep.
That is deep, isn't it? A kilometre and a half deep.
You see the Guy Martin Real Jobs programme a few months back. He went down that Bowlby mill in North Yorkshire, you know, where they dig out fertiliser.
I haven't seen that. I love Guy Martin's, but I haven't seen any of his jobs ones.
But that was very deep. So it was like 45 degrees temperature down there.
Wow, it's flat, boring terrain down there.
You can always fly along a road if you feel bored.
How can anyone be bored?
Riggers are really good at going really, really fast and really, really low.
I'm more than happy to do that. We'll be doing that in the second half.
I just remember a few years ago when an F-14 pilot with all the weapon nonsense on it tried to intercept me and shoot at me, and took him along low level, and he very quickly ran out of fuel.
Yeah,
Took that out of
we
you.
do those.
There's quite a lot of reels on Facebook of, you know, the lakes and the Mach Loop and stuff, and they look like American planes. Thought they'd be otherwise occupied.
Americans use the Mach Loop as well, so does most of the European nations.
And it's entirely open to the public. You can take your own plane or helicopter along there at any time.
Yep, as long as it's not a jet up your arse.
But you have to tell them that you're doing it, so you know.
You have to tell them that you're going in, but you don't have to get permission. So you just radio and say you're going through, and the jets have to give you priority. Well, the faster aircraft have to give you priority. So if you're in there and they're going through, they have to wait or go round you. But it's not a good idea going round you because with all the valleys and stuff, you've got to wait for it. Right, we are slightly behind time, so I'm going to crank it up to 400 unfortunately.
Crank it up to what?
440 knots. 440.
Full good.
Okay. Can manage that.
I know we're about 10 minutes out, but it's reminding everybody you're doing this to make sure on landing you're relatively the same as takeoff. Don't try and get that nose wheel down until you're doing about 140 knots.
I will release a patch for it.
Yeah, might be. Also, don't try and apply the brakes until you're below about 70 either, otherwise same happens.
Squiggly.
Very squiggly.
Trees are quite effective at slowing you down.
It's an option. Once we've got the straight line takeoff performance right, we shall do the we'll do the motorway takeoff practice, because I have that was always in mind with the Jag, and there is the right section in if you're using the orthos and OpenStreetMap stuff, so you can practice it just as they did in real life. I think there's plenty of videos on YouTube as well to give you inspiration.
Take it.
You can teach monkeys to fly better than that.
There you go. Bringing back those goldies.
And Susanna York in suspenders, of course. Not that that's the reason we watched the film.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Susanna York in suspenders.
What film's this?
Battle of Britain.
Oh, right, okay.
Which one was she?
The blonde one.
No, that was Judy Geeson.
She was a wife of one of the squadron leaders who got burnt.
Yeah, Judy Geeson.
Somebody's way past supersonic.
Yeah,
No, Susanna York was the blonde.
He was. She was the, like Ollie said, she was the wife of the pilot there that got burned at the end.
The one who
The
got-
guinea pigs, McIntyre.
Hold on. The one who was actually in the RAF?
Yeah.
No, that was Judy Geeson.
I'm looking at it now.
Great intent, obviously.
What call it? Wanted him out at Sound of Music, who was her husband.
No, Judy Geeson was in Danger UXP. I may watch Battle of Britain tomorrow. I'm unfortunately trapped in the house. They are having a marathon in the town that closes nearly all of the roads.
That's nice. I've figured out what causes my legs.
What is it?
It's the broadcaster. Every time somebody joins or leaves the channel to view it, it's pausing me for some reason.
Oh, that's annoying.
It is annoying, isn't it?
There was a film on, I think it was Sunday afternoon a couple of weeks back, and it was another Mosquito film. David McClure was the hero, and they were dropping bouncing bombs on what were meant to be probably a prison. Mosquito Squadron or something like that.
That's actually based on a true story, that one.
Yeah, but I don't think they dropped bouncing bombs. They were doing the bombs for dropping on turpits and stuff, but they never used it. The actual arm, the one what they did do to was in middle of winter, and they used conventional bombs.
I'm sure we have ways of done
Yeah, but nobody would explain why whoever ordered it, what the reason behind it was. Because the guy in charge was a film star of the early propaganda films, and he just transferred to Mosquitoes and got shot down.
Alex, I'm on your 7 o'clock. At last.
Well, look.
If you had Combat Flight Sim 3, it was one of the things built into the weather and everything.
I never got into Flight Sim 3. 1 and 2 were amazing. 3 I could never enjoy.
Well, it were so you needed to have a top quality PC, and when I tried to run it years later, it won't bloody run. You get one go with it and it locks up.
What was the airspeed again, Alex?
I'm doing 440 knots.
Slightly over 2. Which isn't a good thing, so you don't have the GPS set.
Apparently the circumstances involving Operation Jericho are still an official secret and won't be released until the 100-year rule expires. We won't find out for another 18 years.
Well, like in the Dam Buster film, they actually disguised the bombs in the film, the shape of them, because they were still secret.
That's small down.
Woohoo! Woohoo indeed.
Someone flying a clean jag behind me? You seem to be falling back. You slowed down now.
Nope, 440 knots.
Okay.
Got Mach 0.71.
So how do you slow this down if you can't
Speed
use the
brakes.
auto?
Yeah, speed brake. Shift B, is it? No.
Control B.
Oh, that's the ticket. We're passing over Bara, whatever that means.
Bara?
Bara. I'm taking it, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Interesting. Apparently 82% of people in place speak Swedish. Is it?
There was what the Prime Minister, I think it might have been the Prime Minister of Finland on the politics programme last Monday. And if you didn't know any different, you would think it was English.
User joined
Channel
your channel.
switched.
Whoa.
His
Accent.
Right, we're going to be coming up on our halfway point shortly. We're going to overfly the airfield, and then we're going to make a right turn up to the north, circle back round, land down on the south-facing runway.
Is someone having a moment?
L Movies has joined the channel with voice activation turned on. You shouldn't have. I'm going to have to visit his house and kick the living shit out of him. Is that the runway there, Alex?
The airfield's beneath us. It's my right turn.
Is that the one? Yeah.
That's the one.
Right, okay, we're turning right and coming in, are we?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Getting something in the cockpit then. Autopilot disengaged. Cut the tower. Come about.
I'm learning here.
You're learning. Glad somebody is.
Alright, cut out with the open mic shit.
It's L movies. Do not.
L Movies, your microphone is on voice activation. Put it on push to talk, please. There you go.
I'll unmute him again if he's done it. Do it until I land.
Remember, don't try and touch them wheels till you're 140 knots.
We had this discussion about lawn darts when we're flying the F5. This is actually, in that respect, slightly worse. I think that's it.
I appreciate the whispering. It's not quite working, but it's cool. It's fine.
Whistling?
Whispering.
Whispering, who's whispering?
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, it says that's my fault.
It normally is.
Okay, turning around on finals. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this thing on the ground without dying. Get down. Launch your flaps. Lined up. Here we go. Well, that is in front of me. Your gear is not down.
User joined your channel.
Right, we should go off to the right, I think. And then we'll line back up where we've come from.
Busy. Don't stall. Don't stall.
Remember, if you're too fast, Control and B for the speed brakes. Very effective. And this thing sides look quite nicely, so if you're fast and high,
I
you
am
can
down. Oh,
stick a bit of rudder in.
There we go.
Where we're parking.
Well, just come off to the right and then we'll go back to the runway where we've landed. Still people landing, but we'll stay off the runway. Maybe coming in there? No, going around. Probably long runway, this. Weather set, there's a crossing right.
Still got somebody flying, so don't go onto the actual runway yet. Look out.
Go and park for a bit and have a 5-minute break, and then we will start again.
Be right back. After these words from our sponsors, and I'll be really quiet because we don't have any. Is it flights FS weekend or this one? The
is, yes. We will be taking off our movies in about 5 minutes.
Born beneath the desert sun, a silver flash when day is
Oh, I haven't managed to expand my external tanks yet. I haven't used any internal fuel.
the tiger too was born to fly. With pointing nose
No, you can probably get rid of the external tanks for the second half if you need. Anyway, I'm going to go get a drink. Back in 5.
from training fields to wartime call, she stood her ground and gave wings of the tiger, heart of flame. You wrote your legend on the skies of rain. F5, we sing your name. Wings of the tiger, forever reign. From freedom's watch in distant lands to brothers trained with steady hands, you taught us courage, taught us speed, to chase the horizon, to lead the need. Light and nimble, fierce and true, a warrior spirit in red, white, and blue. From peacetime skies to battles grim, your roar will echo proud and trim. Wings of the tiger, heart of flame. You wrote your legend on the skies of frame. F5, we sing your name. Wings of the tiger, forever reign. Oh, tiger in the twilight. When the sunsets burn so gold, your stories
I'm back on comms.
silence hearts. Your courage.
I thought I stopped my engine and I went to get something from the kitchen. Come back and my plane's and I seen it all over Finland.
Moral of the story is always put the brakes on the car.
Yeah, it still seemed to overcome the brakes.
In flight and memory, firm and free. The North Rock tiger soars eternally.
Oh, you showed up.
Alex, what's the final waypoint going to be then?
We're going back to where we started. EFOU.
Saying 'cause my feet, but it's him that will fall tonight. Shock to them, my chest, taste of blood and brine. He came for my
Right, got that programmed in with the waypoint set this time.
Yeah, snap. Here, Section Officer Maggie Harvey, Susanna York. I stand very corrected.
You're probably
I
thinking
see.
of a different World War II film.
Yeah, I think it's a bit Destination UXB, something like that. But Yes, Susanna York. Can never forget those suspenders.
Feeling all that. She wasn't bad, Monkey.
I'll move up a bit, we got room.
Big runway. Always somebody tries to squeeze in the middle. Well, now he has to copy my paint job too, eh?
It is the nicest one.
Hey Alex, what's the specs? What height and speed?
We are going to be going low and following the coast at 280 knots.
280?
Yeah, we've only got about 170 miles to go.
Okay, so manual flight then. Okay.
Manual flight, I know, testing everyone.
It's alright, this is meant to go fast and low, so going slow and low should be alright.
You'd think so.
Finally, some action.
Do they take the laser guided bombs off or just leave them on?
No, leave them on. Right, should we go for a fly?
I say, let's do it, old chap.
What's up, Paul?
Right, off we pop. One click of flaps, everyone remember.
Yeah.
Right this time. I'm just going to the right. This looks interesting.
There's a house over there.
Yeah, I know. I thought I'd say hi. No, he doesn't live there. Too cold.
Well, I'm up and I'm flying down the runway, so I'm going to go to the left or to the right. Lost contact with you.
Go to the right. Why am I only doing 140 knots?
Speed brakes?
I don't think so. It's alright, we're picking up speed.
Doing a lot of high energy turns at this speed is going to be using the burners a lot.
Yeah.
I've lost my head-up display.
Press H.
Yeah, I tried that and it's not doing anything.
You got your caps lock on.
No, I've turned that to the correct side. Right, tried both, but it still don't work.
Right, Alex, I have no idea where you are because you went off on your own little joyride.
Well, I am the flight leader. You should all have been following me.
I'm
You've
not
gone to
following
the
you
right.
across a bloody field. Right, I'm at the coast, left or right?
Do yourself a little circle to the left.
full orbit to the left?
Yes, because then by that point I'll be with you. So he's clever.
No, I don't want to come back.
Well, instrument rules then.
Oh, your engines are on, aren't they?
Yes, they're on. You can hear the throttle going to reheat.
Right, Stuart, you should roll out of that just behind me.
Behind me?
You should be behind me when you roll out of that. I'm just at the coast.
Which is past me. Hang on.
No, that is someone else. Currently at 1900 feet. So if you come out towards the town,
Head towards the town, on the coast.
I'm just passing the big smokestack down by the harbour.
Oh, on the little island.
Bastu, B-A-A-S-A, the town.
I say I'm dead ahead of you, Stuart, by about 2 miles.
Okay. Ah, wait, I can see a smoke trail. Increasing the speed. Catch you up.
I'm still at 280 knots. Heading towards a bridge, if anyone can see that.
It's a nice bridge.
Lovely bridge.
I don't see it.
Let's go under it.
Feel free to fly under if you wish.
Under the bridge? Do you reckon we can go under that bridge?
I don't know because I can't see it yet.
Let's find out. I'm gonna do it, baby.
Oh, there
Let's
it
do
is. You may be able to. Yeah.
There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Oh, here we go. Between the spans of the bridge. Okay. The HUD isn't happy. It's saying pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Yeah, it's not too interested in us going under it, but we're going to try.
Right, HGL 100 feet.
Right under it, 400 knots.
Well
Loads
done.
of room.
What?
Beat that.
I did it on the radar altimeter at 70 feet.
But how fast?
280 knots, that's how fast I told you to go.
That's 150 knots too slow.
Okay, we're following the coast. Nick, you've gone to the left, I'm going to the right.
Don't you worry, I'll catch up with you.
Everyone's gone to the left.
What? Did you go right? Sorry.
Yeah, of course I went right. It's where we're going.
Because they were following me, the leader.
303 knots, catching up. Somebody's right in the deck, so they're ripping up the water, I can see.
I'm at 1,000 feet for visibility.
1,000 feet.
At the moment, just so you can see me. Looks like everyone's roughly falling in. Increasing altitude. the right into these little islands here. You are 1.9 miles behind me.
Well, I've had to restart because I can't bloody no idea what speed alarm pulls that.
Got a speedometer in it.
Yeah, but I can't bloody see it. Because I've got to zoom in that bloody close, you can't see where you're going then.
Ooh, there's some sort of buildings over here. We're gonna have to go check them out.
So what speeds and heights are we doing on this leg?
280 knots, and I am at 1,000 feet ATGL.
Using AGL hold? No? Yes?
God, no. No. Found some white buildings, I'm having a look.
Can't drop the bomb on them.
I might not like it. It might be a odd tile.
That is an odd tile. It looks like a bit of water missing.
Yeah, run back to the left to get to the coast. Trying to stay between the islands, so more likely to find some bridges.
Yeah, more bridges.
What's the heading? This way.
So we're probably going to cover most of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, as soon as that's good. I think I see somebody with a gear down. I do see somebody with a gear down.
I think that's Nick.
Gonna bump through the fuel with that. That's better.
I was experimenting with using this airplanes.
Oh, a bridge!
Where?
I think it's a bridge just off about my 1 o'clock.
Oh, is this going to be a fly through every bridge we can find now?
It might be. Is it a bridge? It's very hard to say.
Into the sky. Somewhere a child gets another chance to try. For every soul you
Oh, this one might be. No, it's not a bridge.
I've lost sight, you know.
No, it's pylons. Two lone pylons. Oh yeah, you're off to my left. It's alright, I'm coming back.
Is that you way over there inland?
Yeah, I'm coming back to the coast.